Right Honorable Speaker, Honorable Ado Dogwa is my name. I represent Dogwa Chudumwada Federal Constituency. I'm from Kano State. Mr. Speaker, may I seek your leave and the leave of honorable members of this House to suspend our relevant rules in the circumstance to allow the House admit a former colleague, a member of the House of Representatives in 1992, and presently a serving senator representing Abia North Senatorial Constituency of Abia State. I believe my colleagues will also do me a favor to admit him on the basis of the fact that our able Deputy Whip of the House is also a constituent of this respected senator. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, I respectfully move.
Seconder, please.
I am Kiruka Onyejoch. I represent the good people of Isukwato Munoji, Federal Constituency. I am from Abia State. Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, I rise to second the motion that my own Senator, Dr. Joseph Kalu, the Chief Whip of the Nigerian Senate, 9th Assembly, be admitted to chamber. I so second.
Those in support, please say aye. Those against, please say nay. Ayes have it. Leader, please bring or whip. Bring the visitor in. It's Honorable Onwigbo here. Sam Onwigbo. Sam. Honorable members, I have examined and approved the second votes and proceedings of Wednesday, 16 December 2020. German business and rules. Distinguished Senator Orji Kalu, you are welcome into the chambers. Okay. Leader, are we ready? Honorable Miojo, Honorable Ben, House is in session. Distinguished Senator Ben Kalu, I wonder what brings you into our hallowed chambers today. I guess we'll soon find out, because I know I have a letter here from one of your members, Sam Onuigbo. I think might not be unconnected with that. Notification of defection. The past months have witnessed intense crisis bordering on tyranny, arising from lack of internal democracy and downright impunity in the People's Democratic Party. These crises have seriously distracted genuine leaders from effectively carrying out their primary responsibility of providing leadership to our people, who, as it is, have been starved of progressive leadership. Honorable Kuye, please allow Honorable Toby to listen attentively. Having considered all of this and the need to contribute in bringing sanity and progressive leadership back to my people, I have consulted widely with my other progressive brothers and sisters, both in Abia State and outside the state, and I've made the decision to take this step in joining them in embarking on the important journey of working together with other progressives in our efforts to reposition this state and the nation for verifiable development. Honorable Speaker, effective immediately, I hereby resign my membership of the People's Democratic Party and join my progressive brothers and sisters in the All Progressive Party, Congress. It is my firm belief that this new journey will bring the desired respite for not only my constituents, but also to the entire people of Abia State and Nigeria in general. Please accept, Your Excellency, the assurances of my highest regards. Signed, Rep. Samuel Ifeanyi Onuigbo. Representative Onuigbo is a long-standing member of this House, one of the elders of this House, one of the most respected members of this chambers. Please give him a standing ovation. Congratulations. We are very proud.
Yeah,
we're excited.
Thank you once more.
It's a big catch.
Yeah, very big catch. Thank you, sir. It means a lot to you and to the House. Welcome.
Distinguished Senator Ojikalu, congratulations. All right. Any member that still wants to cross over should wait till January, please. Honorable Solomon, you have a point of order. Honorable Solomon, what's your point of order? After him. Okay. Do you want to yield to the minority leader? You want to yield to the minority leader? Okay, after you, then we'll take the minority leader.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. You see, I've always admired you. Hold on. Please don't heckle me. Don't heckle me. I'm coming under 6. Order 6. I'm coming under 6. Hold on. Don't heckle me. Mr. Speaker, I've always admired you. And I know you have a science.
Yes, allow him.
Please.
Go ahead.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Order 6 is privileges.
Exactly, sir.
All right.
I know I have your protection. So this heckling will stop me. Mr. Speaker, we have witnessed this sort of charade quite a while in this house. And it hurts me that we are deliberately standing the constitution of the country on its head. As a member of the People's Democratic Party, and a proud one for that matter, there is no crisis, no division in my party.
You are coming under the wrong order. How has your privilege been breached?
Hold on, sir.
How has your privilege been breached under
My
Order 6?
privilege has been breached because this gentleman who came here now, I don't want that.
Go ahead.
Gentleman who came here now to accept that he was leaving my party for another party on the floor of this house, was doing so fraudulently, falsely, okay, and without any basis whatsoever.
So
Let me point out to you.
he breached your privilege.
Very important, sir.
By leaving your party, he breached your privilege.
Pardon me?
By leaving your party, he breached your privilege.
No, he making assertion that I have no basis on the floor of this house. That's a breach of my privilege. This house is a house we say is hallowed. It's hallowed. When it comes to issues of real substance, we don't stand up. When it comes to this charade and this, meretricious stuff, everybody gets up. It's ridiculous. It diminishes and demeans the essence, the integrity of this house. To see people get up here and say things that have no basis in fact or law.
Thank you.
The constitution that we all swore to uphold is being trampled upon every day. Mr. Speaker, I know, you are a gentleman. You are a genial gentleman. Now, for nuances of politics and the pressures that come with it, I know that, you have certain things in you that tell you that what is going on is not proper. Okay? But, what I'm taking today, I've been taking because of where certain persons stand. I tell you, Mr. Speaker, what we are doing is nothing short of trampling upon the constitution we all swore to uphold. That's why we're here. Without the constitution, nobody will be here. And it's hard to all of us. And demeans this house, that is a house where people come up, make incredibly unsubstantiable claims, and without any proof required of them by the leadership. He comes here and says something that's not true. If it's something with a fact in his knowledge, let him prove it.
All right. So, Honorable Solomon, your point is well taken. Duty bound as a speaker, somebody writes to me, claims that says that he's switching over to another party because of such and such a reason. I am not an investigator. I will believe him because he's a member of the House. And it is now for you to go and disprove him that
Honorable
he
Solomon,
lying.
sit down.
So your point is your
Honorable Solomon, sit down.
point of
While
order
the
is
speaker
okay.
is addressing, you are supposed to sit. Sit down.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I remain Honorable Ndudi Godwin Elumelu, and I represent the good people of Anocho Shimilifera constituency. I am from Delta State and a proud PDP member. Mr. Speaker, I come under Constitutional Order Section 68, which you are very aware of, and I read, a member of the Senate or of the House of Representatives shall vacate his seat in the House of Reps, of which is a member if, go to GISA, if being a person whose election to the House was sponsored by one political party, he becomes a member of any other political party before the expiration of the period for which that House was elected, provided, I want to read this, provided that his membership of the latter political party is not as a result of a division in the political party, of which he was previously a member or a merger of two or more political parties of factions, by one of which he was previously sponsored. Mr. Speaker, I attentively listened to you when you were reading the letter that Samuel Onigbo wrote and submitted to you. And one of the paragraphs claims that he's leaving PDP because of crisis in PDP, which has made it very difficult for him to continue to remain in PDP. Mr. Speaker, let me tell you, the local government that he comes from is where the National Organizing Secretary comes from, National Organizing Secretary of PDP. So there can never be any crisis in that local government nor the world. Mr. Speaker, what we are doing is very wrong. What we are doing is very wrong, and I think that this House should declare Sam Onigbo's seat vacant because he...
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question?
Mr. Speaker, sorry. Okay.
Your point is well taken, 68(1)G. Well taken.
I'm still talking to you, sir.
Well, yeah, I'm interrupting you.
Okay.
Where last a couple of years ago,
Yes.
a Senate president moved from APC to PDP. A speaker moved from APC to BDP. Did you or any of you say that their seats should be declared vacant?
Mr. Speaker, thank God.
Right now, the same speaker has moved back from PDP to APC. Do you want me to declare his seat also vacant?
Yes. Yes.
Your point is well taken.
Mr. Speaker, let me clearly say, let me finish my submission. Mr. Speaker, when, for instance, in court, you prefer charges of somebody on a wrong foundation, that charges are bound to collapse because it was on a very wrong.
Who determines the wrong foundation? Me?
Who determines what?
Who determines the wrong foundation? That is wrong foundation.
Who determines what?
Who will determine whether it's wrong foundation? Is it me or the court?
It's the House.
No.
It's the House.
No. Your point is well taken.
House. You set up a committee. To investigate it.
No. I am not the judiciary. I am not the judiciary.
He lied. So set up a committee to investigate it.
All right, I will. Honorable Toby.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Honorable colleagues. Mr. Speaker, I represent an area of Gojiriba Federal Constituency from Enugu State. Mr. Speaker, I want to further buttress the points that have been made by the minority leader. Mr. Speaker, the spirit and letter of our Constitution is very clear. And it is meant to stabilize the Republic. Honorable Sam Onuigbo is actually a man I respect and is my in-law. But he has taken a dangerous leap of faith. Because if there is crisis in any platform, it is a crisis that is domiciled in a party that is dissolving all its structures.
We're not debating, Honorable Toby, do you have a point of order? If you have a point of order, go straight to your point of order so that we're not debating the issue of defection. It's not a subject of debate.
Yes, Mr. Speaker.
But if you have a point of order, let us hear your point of order.
Okay. My point of order is that the condition precedent for defection is crisis in a political party. Presently, there is none, either in Abia State or most supremely and much more importantly at the federal level. And having breached that section of the Constitution, the law should have its course.
Okay.
And you know what that is. We cannot continue.
I'll ask you the same question I asked Honorable Ndidi. Who interprets whether a section of the Constitution has been breached? Is it me or you?
Mr. Speaker,
who interprets the section?
I'm answering you.
Yeah.
Mr. Speaker, you are a witness to this Constitution. Interpret it the way the letter and the spirit specifies it. And it's very clear. It's not ambiguous. And you are responsible for declaring seats vacant. You should interpret it. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I think by the law, with the democracy we practice, it is there are three arms of government, and there's a separation of powers, and it's the judiciary that interprets the Constitution whether it has been breached or not. Honorable Chidoka. I'm just there.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker, honorable colleagues. My name is Obina Chidoka, member representing Idemili North, Idemili South Federal Constituency of Anambra State. Right Honorable Speaker, just like the leader of the PDP have said on this floor, Right Honorable Ntute Lumelu, standing on section 68, 1G of the 1999 Constitution as
Are you repeating the same point of order?
So the point of order I'm coming on that, Mr.
If you have a different one, we've already ruled on that one.
Is that Part 2, subsection 4 of the 1999 Constitution specifies that this House shall make laws for the peace, order, and good government of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And you are a custodian of this House. And it rests on you, Mr. Speaker, with the respect and the powers we have taken and conferred upon you, that when such letters come, that such should be thoroughly investigated before coming here. My right and my privilege as a PDP member has been breached by his actions today.
Your right as a PDP member has been breached by another member exercising his right of freedom of association. You are ruled out of order. Let's move on. Honorable colleagues, we'll move on to I have another announcement here. This is from Honorable Maki Abubakar Yeleman. On a sad note, I announce the death of Honorable Aminu Sidi, a former member of the House of Representatives in the Third Republic, and currently a special advisor to the Honorable Speaker, House of Representatives, Right Honorable Femi Gbajabiamila. He died last week in Cairo, Egypt. He will be buried later today, according to Muslim rites. May his gentle soul rest in peace. Signed, Maki Abubakar Yeleman. Any member who has a petition? Petition? Osby?
Okay, thank you, Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues. My name is Honorable Gono Siribu. I represent the good people of Unkwere, Isu, Wangalanja, Bafera constituency. Mr. Speaker, I'm from Imo State. Mr. Speaker, I have with me 3 petitions from some communities in my federal constituency. The first one is from Stanley Chema Associates on behalf of the people of Din and Nume Autonomous Community of Wangele. He reads urgent need to intervene in the infractions, land grabbing, and criminal trespass to Obajarajara land situated in Wangele, local government of Imo State, by the Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development. The second petition, Mr. Speaker, is from Mr. D.C. Denwiwe San and Associates for the people of Aba, Autonomous Community of Wangele, local government. We say, save our soul appeal for your intervention in the intent, forceful encroachment and takeover of the ancestral land of the indigenous of Aba Autonomous Community in the Wangele local government area of Imo State by the Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development. Right, Honorable Speaker, the third petition is for JTU Nodum Sons and Company on behalf of the people of Umozu Autonomous Community of Wangele local government. We raise urgent need to avoid possible breakdown of law and order and loss of lives and property in Wangele local government arising from a word of contrast by the Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development for bush clearing and land preparation of land situated in Wangele local government. Mr. Speaker, I seek the leave of this honorable house to lay this petition before this house.
Okay, please go ahead and lay your petition. Okay. Left leader. Is Mohammed there? Salame? Please call me Mohammed Salame. Go ahead, the mics are not working.
Mr. Speaker, I have a petition from the people of Ikwishi Industrial Community in Akoko
Leader.
Federal Constituency. This petition is in respect of illegal and unprofessional mining of solid minerals.
Silence, please. Silence, please.
As I was saying, this petition is in respect of illegal and unprofessional mining of solid mineral resources in Ikwishi axis of Akoko Edo Federal Constituency. And the people of Ikwishi are seeking the intervention of this house to save their soul, avoid a situation in which there will be crisis between the communities and the solid mineral mining companies in that area. Mr. Speaker, if I have your permission, I would like to lay the petition before you.
Please go ahead.
because we have to pass the budget on Monday.
Okay. Any other petition? Honorable Ibrahim.
I represent the entire people of Mobaidos in the Jimmy Federal Constituency, Mr. Speaker from the state. I have a petition from one of my constituents on the refusal of Nigerian Civil Defense and Security Corps to pay his salary as commensurate with his status. Mr. Speaker, I seek your indulgence to lay the said petition.
Go ahead, please. Can we move on? No more petitions? Leader, in the absence of any petition, can you move that we go into executive session very briefly? Petitions refer to Committee on Public Petitions. One more petition, who's that? Okay, you have a petition? Quickly.
Silence, please.
Honorable Deco. Honorable Deco, after the executive session is still running now, we'll take your petition before we move on.
Thank you.
Okay, Right Honorable Speaker, honorable members, I write to move that the House do resolve to an executive session. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, I so move.
Okay, well, I guess we're already in executive session. House reverts to executive session.